Hello, welcome back to Matt's Coins. Auction day again today, Sunday 20th of March. Just come back from the auction. I've picked up two lots. I'm only going to concentrate on one. The other lot is just some bog standard pre-decimal, whereas this is the pièce de résistance in my best French accent. It doesn't look like many coins, and you know, when you start going through it in terms of the good stuff, there aren't that many, and there's lots of things like 1977 crowns. We've got a Charles and Diana crown, another 77, and another one, and another one, and what's that? Is that the 1980 Queen Mother crown? We get into more interesting stuff after that. Here we are, we got a 1972 dollar. This is a clad one. If you ever want to know the how to tell the difference, always look at the edge of the coin. You always see a copperish hue on the rim and tells you it's clad. So there we are. 1972 silver dollar. Something we found out in one of the recent hunts that we've done. 17.99 halfpenny. This one is probably a little bit worse than the one that I found in that hunt. And then we got some bog standard, the pre-decimal in this as well. 1957 half crown. And 1956 sixpence. Let's find all the other bits. And 1956 sixpence. And 1956 Scottish shilling. And 1961 sixpence. And 1955 sixpence. And then we can start looking at the more interesting stuff. Oh, in fact, before we go that far, there's a 1950 half crown. So now, with what's left on the table, we are into the realms of silver. So I'm going to pick this florin up first. 1914. I think we should get a zoom in on that to see how good this particular coin is. And there he is, good old George V. In contrast to this one, where we're not even going to get a date. Well, there seems to be a little cheeky smile in the middle. I've had a look. I believe, if I can get this to zoom the way I want it to. Let's try a 10 times zoom. Where we've got this little hole just down by here, I'm going to hazard a guess that that's a 6. I've had a look under the scope already. And just the way, with the positioning of that hole, it would seem in all realms of probability that this is 1906, as is this one. The hole doesn't line up like it would for any of the other digits. And this one's exactly the same. I believe this is 1906. Unfortunately, they are both worn in that particular area where we're not going to be able to find the date. Then we got a half crown, 1883. £18.94 florin, 2 shillings. A rather nice 1898 2 shillings or florin. £18.72 1 shilling. Young head, Victoria. It's worth noting that just above the date there is a number. We're probably not going to see it on here, but I'll just quickly put it under the scope and see if I can read it off, and I'll let you know what it is. So scope tells me it's number 84. That's the die number that was used to actually strike that shilling. It was around that time that all silver coinage had the die numbers marked on it. Unfortunately, no date on this one, although it's towards the end of Victoria's reign, just looking at the effigy there. A sixpence from 1844. And there she is, Victoria. A 1907 sixpence with Edward the Eighth. Edward the Seventh. Oh, it's one of the Keeper Nickel ones I missed, 1962. And then we got a number of threepences, 1921. And 1935, of course, 0.5 silver. And 1941, George VI. And 1859, 0.925 silver, threepence. Another from 1921. One from 1937. 1917. So at this time we were 0.925 silver again. 1912. And will we see a date? So I believe this is 1898. Let me just pop that one under the scope as well. 18. I'm going to put a picture on this one, perhaps you can leave a comment as to what you see. One moment. So I'm looking at this on the screen now, and I'm thinking it might actually be 1893, because you can just see there the curve of the 3. I didn't think that particular effigy was around then, so I was thinking it was maybe 1898, but now I'm looking at that on the screen, I'm thinking 1893. Be interesting to know your comments, see what you think, just leave a comment down below, and that would be good. But other than that, that does bring this particular video to an end. I would like to say thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.